Hey y'all, I'm out here with the birds, well the chickens, and I got off work, well from my job that I report to, and I've let them out so they can try to explore a little bit. I'm trying to get them acclimated to their surroundings of me letting them out and getting used to being outside of their coop and run. Look, I'm new to this chicken thing. It's like we got a crew here. The little ones that you see here, I'm trying to acclimate them. I let them put, that's why the dog crate is in there. They was in there for like a week or so. So these older pullets can kind of get used to them, but they're still, these four are mean girls to them. But while they're out here, it seems like everybody pretty much get along. They graze, they do that type of stuff. And I try to be out here while they're out here until they get, cause see, this ain't nothing but open land, y'all. And I hate for a chicken hawk, as we say in Mississippi, swoop down and get them, all right? But I know I haven't shown a tour of the coop since I've gotten it done. I did a nighttime vision, but this is what it looks like in the daytime. And these are things that I clean with, and I set it here so because I got this tree here, we can kind of give them a little shade. Um, and that's an automatic door. And there's still some things that I want to do. These pine, they're like pine pellets that I put in there, horse pine pellets. And I'm so glad about these. Now those I'm gonna change those. I just put those in there since continue to use them since they're in there. But this is the omelet feeder here, and this is the waterer. They haven't been fooling with this. Them have put some ice in here because it seems like it's still pretty full, but it's hot, y'all. Look, I don't blame them. But this is them getting into the chick cozy door. I put this on here because Grit is here. They're not laying yet, so I'll put the oyster shells in here eventually. And this is just some electrolytes. I kind of put this out every morning, so it is kind of cool. Um, and this is something that trees fell down here, and I just put those out. Let me show you what the inside looks like. I got these on here to kind of assist with that. They're getting a little adventurous too, y'all. This is what it looks like in the inside. I just put this here so they won't go in here. It's not time for them to be laying. I don't want them to be thinking they're supposed to nest here. But I put some hemp bedding in here and a little pine shades in here, but mostly hemp bedding. And these are the roosting bars. I do wish, and they just put these in here. I do wish that I would have kept the notion of putting the brackets in here and removing them, because I literally can stand up in here. Once I get my little ladder and stuff, I can stand up in here. And this white stuff is just lime that I put on here. Gotta clean that out. But I come in here and do a shaking up every other day, I'm gonna be honest. But I do a cleaning weekly in here. I'm really about being proactive instead of reactive. Let's not do janitorial work. We can do it on the front end to prevent our babies from being sick. But this is the inside of it and everything. So I'm gonna put some ice in here. I got some ice that I probably gonna put in here for them to cool that water off, and everything. But this is what it is for now. Yeah, they're getting adventurous. But while they're out like this, they fine. But it's when they're in there. I've came home 2 days in a row, and the babies are in there inside the coop. Then when I come home, they come out, and I don't know what they're doing during the day. But listen, I've been out here And I know they laugh at me when I say this, but y'all, I'm gonna have to put some fans out here, some solar fans. So I'm thinking about probably mounting one probably here or down here on one of these brackets or whatever. Mount me some solar fans. Cause child, it's hot up in here. For me. Now I know they chickens. I respect it. And I may put two inside of the coop. You know, one or two inside the coop to get the airflow, and the hardwire cloth is on here and it does what it needs to do. But just to cool off, it may be more for me than them, but I'm really thinking about doing that. This is mint. I gotta water this but I do have a mint plant out there as well. It needs some water. And I'm growing chamomile here. So I need to put some water in them. And go from there. But this is what the day has been like with me coming home. So, and letting them get used to being out. But they like being out too. And this is a stand that I had somebody build me. And I just haven't put it in there yet because I'm looking to extend the run, make that bigger, and then I'll put this out there for them to be able to perch on as well as a picnic table for chickens I'm getting in here. Because I could throw the scraps in there on the floor, they're on the floor, and they'll be fine with it. But how you eating on your poop? So maybe I'm overthinking it in that aspect of it, but I'm really thinking about getting them like a little picnic table for that type of stuff. So these are the chickens. Right now there's Honey. This is Honey. This is one of them, Cinnamon, and the twin like this is Faith. And that's Moon. Then we have Jules, one of the black Morans. That's Jules, and Rose. And I don't know what we're gonna name this girl here and the twin to her, which is there. So we haven't given them names yet, but I will see. I just wanted to come on and share that with you all. Have a good day. Bye bye.